So, have you ever saw a product, a ad, or a launch, and you felt like, oh my god, this corporation is very big, but are they doing this product just for me? Like it's fitting in the exact requirement which you wanted it to be. Have you? I did when Google launched Stadia. Now, the concept which Google is trying to do is we all know that they are moving the cloud, they are moving the gaming experience to cloud. Like you don't have to buy a new hardware or anything, you can just play it from any computer screen with good internet connection. The same problem which I have been facing from very long. Let me recap you a little to make you understand how things were for me. So as a kid, we had one gaming console where you have to put cassettes in that, and you were able to play some games like Mario or other games. Uh, there was King Kong, Contra, those kind. Now we had only one TV in our house. So basically, either I can play my game alone, or my family can watch TV. If you have to guess, I think we all know what happens most of the time, where I was not allowed to play games. Means at night I have to sleep, and in day I have to study. In the evening, when I should be playing games, let's say, everyone wanted to watch their favorite show. So to fix that problem, I what do you say? I got my old TV, a black and white one, working. So finally, I was able to put my black and white TV. So this is how it was. As I grew, basically there I didn't had the kind of money which is required to buy a console, and I didn't have the space also. Like buying a TV was a luxury, so console obviously too much. Now when I can buy a console, I don't want to, because I don't like to watch TV. Obviously I can control, means I can put the console with my laptop, but that won't give me a great viewing experience. So it was always something like, I want to play game, but I don't want to buy a console. I want to play a game, I can't afford to buy a console. I want to play game, I don't have the hardware, like a TV, let's say, which I didn't have when I was kid. So it was always the hardware which was the problem. But I love to go to a friend's place and play games. Love it. It's like, playing with a baby, but that baby is not yours. So you play with a dog, but you don't have to collect its poop, something like that. So with Stadia, when Google announced it, I saw exact thing which it was doing. Like, let us manage all the server, all the loads. You just play the game. Like, they will increase the RAM if you are playing a AAA game, or they will decrease it if you are playing some classic retro games. So this thing is very fitting according to what I need right now. Uh, Now the claims which they have made is like, they said that 4K games will be played at 60 frames per second. Very ambitious, even in today's standard, because for that we will need around 30 Mbps of constant speed. Now I have been using internet with claims of 100 mbps or 50, but that's not consistent. And when you are playing a game, it's very important to have a constant speed of play. Now I wouldn't have minded actually to get some things downloaded in my computer and then use that to make the experience smooth, but clearly Google is not doing that, which is good or bad, I don't know. Time will tell. They are also claiming for like 8K videos with 120 frame per second. Only God knows. Not God. Means I don't know how much of a speed it will require, but very ambitious. Eventually, we will get there, of course, but I think in today's scenario, it will be little lagging, and the launch date is also 2019. Like they are going to launch it in 3 countries and 1 continent, which doesn't include Asia or India. Pretty bad, but it's fine. We'll do something. Now, the main thing, which has not been discussed by Google, is the pricing. Everyone is confused, like how are they going to charge? Do you have to buy a game, or is it a subscription base where you pay upfront fee of some amount and all the games are, you can play all the games? Now there are two things. If you see how they rent movies or sell movies on Google Play Store, you pay for per movies, either for renting or buying. If they are going to continue that model, I don't think it will be a good idea, because when they were showing that how they were able to switch from a YouTube video to the actual game, like inside of the game, they said that this time takes just 5 seconds. So let's say you don't own a game, you see a game, you click the play now button from your browser. Then if you don't own the game, then the lag will be there, like you have to make a payment, you have to do this, that, just to buy the game. Maybe next time you will be able to play. So that smooth experience will be hindered if we don't have a subscription based pricing model. Anyway, I think the guy who is handling Stadia for Google have worked with Microsoft and like with Xbox from Microsoft and PlayStation from Sony. Like this guy should be in a position to judge the right price, like to hit the right pricing point where he will be able to utilize everything. So finger crossed. So finger crossed. I hope this goes out well, and I hope that Google execute it in a good way, so that we all get the experience which Google is promising, and that is a game changer. This gaming experience is going to be a game changer, because it will erase all the hardwares. You don't have to own a big console, you don't have to own a like heavy laptop. You just need to have a screen, either it's tablet or it's phone or it's a laptop or a computer. One screen, one internet connection, are good to go. I'm really excited. Let's see how it turns out. Thank you.